welcome back. Today I just wanted to make a quick video and excuse the damn ice cream truck in the background. It's like, I'm so tired of New York City. It is never, ever, ever quiet. Anyway, so I just wanted to make this nothing long and drawn out, just because I've felt kind of overwhelmed with the whole level up concept, and through the years of gradually leveling myself up, I've come to terms with the fact that this is a process. Okay. This is why I love the song, that Ciara came out with and just got everybody in the mindset of this like level up concept. Because, well, number one, it's important, and leveling up should be important if you want to have anything in this life. I know it's important to me, and I feel like where I am now, I'm beginning to move into a space where the level up for my life is now manifesting outwardly. So I mean that in just better health. Like, for example, it's taken me pretty much, if you look at my ex-vegan video that I have posted, I had lost a lot of weight. I was almost 130 pounds, and that's way too small for someone like me. I was like 135 or something like that. And I mean, you saw my clavicle bones, my rib cage, like my arms looked like twigs. It was horrible. And I was just really weak, and I didn't feel well. So anyway, I won't get into that. But my whole point is like August now this year, I'm finally, I'm seeing my natural weight come back. The weight that I like to be, which is 150. And I say 150 because, my weight is more balanced. I'm not, again, seeing clavicle bones. I have energy, and I just feel like I don't look sickly. So, there's a few ways that I've leveled up, and I'll list a few. So it can go from your mental health, your physical health, your finances, your surroundings, meaning the types of people you surround yourself with, whether that be romantic, dating, associates where you work, your speech, your clothing. And what I really want this video though to be primarily about is the intrinsic level up, the internal work, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that is what has led me to even have some semblance now of physical fruits that I can look at, that's tangible, that I can say, oh, okay, because of all this mental work I've done, I'm now here reaping these amazing benefits. So I'll give you an example. I have a marijuana playlist that you can look up, marijuana and addiction. So I'm speaking about marijuana addiction and also addiction. So catching hives. I think I'm like, I don't know, like I think it's this bug spray I'm using now that has my skin like, anyway, it's a natural bug spray. But anyway, yeah. So if you have any addictions, you really, really, really need to deal with that first. I mean, that's hampering everything. Okay. That's hampering everything. You will not be able to surpass your surroundings if you don't. Let me see if there's a way I can sit this down. You're not going to be able to surpass your surroundings. Okay. Whether you live in a slum, a hood, you're not going to be able to get out of that with your addiction, whether it be alcohol or smoking cigarettes, marijuana, playing lottery, because poor people play the most lottery and they spend a few $100s on lottery per month when that money could be going to their level up, if you understand what I'm saying, or their bills or whatever. Cigarettes are expensive, marijuana expensive, you know, and just the whole poor mentality. I've been working on poverty mindset for a few years, and this is why I just want to make this video about what it really means to level up. And it's not just this external thing where you go buy some makeup and new clothes and get your hair done and nails done and all this. I mean, yes, clearly when you see someone look nice, you're like, oh, they look nice. But if you're not doing the internal work, it's just going to be a nice look, your life is still not going to go anywhere. You're still going to be attracting the same trash that you was attracting pre your, I guess, wardrobe upgrade or whatever. And so I feel like dealing with my mental health first, the depression, the stress, whatever addictions I may have had, toxic friendships and codependencies and all these things that my clothing, my speech even, and just knowing myself and having a deeper level of self-awareness. I feel like self-awareness has been at the center, though, of all of this mental upgrade, because once I started to get to the core of how I want to exist here and what I want and what is required for me to get there, that this is what this whole, so like everybody's level up is going to look different, okay? Literally. Like all of us want different things here, right? So the other major point that I want to make is like, don't compare yourself. Like, don't compare how somebody else is leveling up to your level up. Like, I'll give you two examples. I ultimately just want to have me a tree house somewhere, with my little RV and by a river, okay? Somewhere outside of the US. Simple life, happy, but I know that there are other things that I would like to experience though before I do that. And so that's what I'm doing. And some people might want a 10-bedroom house with a whole bunch of cars in their driveway. I mean, like I don't even judge no more what people like want, whether it be materialistic goals or something a little more humble. All of us want different things. My whole point is like, when you see what it is that you want, what is required for you to level up to get that thing. So for me, realizing that financial freedom, if it even exists, I'm using that term very loosely. For me, what financial security looks like is not having to think about it, okay, at all, and being able to live through my deepest desires. And so in order to get to that level of what you would call high society, 6-figure and better incomes, passive income streams, several streams of income, like all of these things, what is required to get there, I am now in, the process of making sure I'm attuning myself to that frequency of individuals. You understand? And this you know, I want to get a little bit into manipulation and how that's tied also to leveling up. The word manipulation or manipulator is not, it's not a negative term. It simply means you know how to will things in your favor. That literally is it, okay? And so once you become a master of willing things to your favor, magic happens. Once you begin using your assets, your God-given talents, and master them, magic happens. Doors open. You know, people just come into your life that you were, oh my God, I needed to meet somebody like this. But, you know, again, if you're not fine-tuning yourself to the frequency of those individuals, you'll never meet them. And I'm noticing that ever since I started carrying this, you know, level up concept of just changing my whole paradigm, I am attracting those people. I'm seeing them pass through my social media. They might not like anything, but I see them. You know, they might be in my stories and they'll never comment, you know, like really influential people. They'll be in my stories all the time now, but will never like anything. And I really wonder what that's about. If anybody can tell me what that's about, please. Because it has to be deeper than ego, y'all. Like, I mean, like, what's up with people? I have a whole different set of people looking at my stories and they never like anything. And the people who like my posts, hardly any of them go on my stories. I wonder what that's about. Like, I'm going on a small tangent, but it's really interesting. I have a deep fondness for human behavior. And so if you have any inclination on what that's about, I would love to know. I don't want to be a bitch and rude and just like directly ask people, what are y'all doing in my stories? But y'all never like anything. Not because I don't want people to think I'm desperate, you know, for their likes or whatever. It's just I truly want to know, like, I don't understand. You don't even react to my stories. You're just here every day. Like, I don't know. I'm grateful. I'm just being I'm inquisitive. Anyway, tangent over. So, you know, another thing is like what I'm learning about this level up thing is it's taking time. It's taking time, but I feel like I'm on the precipice of having what it is, you know, like a major breakthrough, having what it is that I truly want. And I'm just excited. You know, I feel like a lot of the horrible things that I was going through and feeling cursed is kind of over. I'm in the phase now where it's like I'm enjoying some fruits now of all of my labor, and that's exciting. So leveling up, start where you are. I mean, if you literally have not a dime in your pocket, you can start with your mentality. You can start with your speech. You can start with researching the types of things you would want to get into. That's what I did. I remember I was doing a lot of that last summer. What I'm going to do with my millions of dollars when I get them, you know, and I like to shoot for the most extreme scenario because I feel like whenever I do that, even if I fall halfway, it's like that saying goes, you know, reach for the stars and if you land on the moon, whatever, blah, blah. I don't know what the damn quote is, but you get the point. I'm going to reach for the top. I'm going to aspire for first place because I know that deep in my heart of hearts, I will be happy if I even make it halfway there, or I'll be fine, you know? So I'm just really realizing my mortality a lot these days. Not saying that I think about death a lot these days, but it's not really a fear. It's this like urgency I'm feeling now with life. And I don't waste a day anymore. I make sure that even if, after work, I go out somewhere and network around people that have things that I want, whether it be status or, whatever. I'm making sure I'm around those types of people and that I'm getting out of my neighborhood, that I'm, because working from home, there is a hazard to that. You're alone a lot. So I'm making it a point now to get out, and to be in neighborhoods where I know no one, or with, again, like people who are totally different from where I grew up. And I'm seeing that that's having a really nice effect. And I'm just staying positive, and the focus just on me becoming better, because with that, better things, better people, better experiences, better all of this, well, I have a better chance of reaching my goal if I at least try, if I'm at least doing the work for betterment of self. It's very interesting for me to look at my mentality that I have now from, even just a few years ago, especially with how, I don't like rules, and just how certain things about society and women empowerment and all these things have changed. I just need to switch things up. I feel like I was at that point of, there are things that I want, and there were a lot of things I had to let go. And I'll say these are not things that I have to let go permanently, or that I'm being like fake or denying myself, but I'm realizing that I have a goal. And my goals now are more important than me wanting to just act like I'm in a position to do whatever I want here, because I'm not in a position to do whatever I want yet. So until I get there, I need to do what is required to get to said place. I think y'all are understanding where I'm going with this. So I'm in the mode of, my goals are more important at this point, and by any means necessary, I will get there or die trying. So I hope this video inspired somebody. Please just start where you are. Leave in the comments what is an area of your life, if you made it to the end, that you would like to level up on. Your mental, physical, addictions, clothing, speech, your wallet. And you all be well, take care, and subscribe if you find me remotely interesting and I could use the likes. Later.